Alright, so it's another morning, and we are getting really close. As I mentioned before, I've kind of forgot about a few systems that I need to put on the car as I'm wiring stuff, and so this is the perfect time to kind of integrate all that. The other thing we're going to do, I think first, let's get this thing figured out. And what I need to do is get this perfectly positioned and then sand off a few areas so it can be welded on. So we're going to start that today. So I haven't been filming much this morning because it's just hours and hours of, nuances going on. But as you can see, it's really coming together. I got a bunch of grounds here, a bunch of grounds here, a bunch of grounds here. And then I got to create a grounding scheme for my courtesy lights that are by your feet. So I got to wire that up. And then I also got to make sure to wire a actual ground to put into the frame. They want you to have a ground for the main harness by itself, and then they want a ground for everything else. And then my fuse box has a ground over there. So pretty much just 3 grounds. I might have a ground in the very back, and I've checked the continuity of everything, and it's spot on. It's perfect. So really happy about that. So I'm shocked, but man, this is really coming together. So we'll celebrate after I start testing, but this is I'm impressed actually, because I can't believe how much stuff. I mean, you could just see like tons of wire, and this is just like your positives and grounds coming off. It's just tons and tons and tons of wire coming off this thing. So it's really scrunched back. Of course, the harness is the harness, but the rest of it is all cut back really nice. So excited about that. So I'm really close to finishing, but I keep getting turned around on some stuff, and it's kind of frustrating because I'm like so close, and yet I'm making a mistake, and then I had to go over and unravel something that was all taped up, which of course is a big pain in the ass. So I could verify what color were the wires, because I've had 2 interruptions since I started doing this, and I buttoned it all up, and I'm like, all right, no problem, take care of it on the other side. And then the phone rings, or it's time to do welding, or whatever it is, and it's just or it's just late in the day. I'm not really sure, but so I'm gonna take a little break, clean up. That always helps me. It's just chaos everywhere. And when I see extra wires like this laying around, I'm like, okay, where's that blue wire go? And then it's like, oh, it's not even connected. So cleaning always helps me because I'm a visual person. So this is kind of chaotic for me right now. So we're going to keep going at it, but man, we're so close. It'd be nice to get some of this finished today, but in any case, I'm doing great, so I am proud. So a little break turned out to be good. I was able to get all my grounds squared away, including a pigtail to go out, get grounded. And yeah, it's coming together. Now my soldering iron is too weak. It's not able to solder this. It's a cold joint. So I'm asking Bob to see if he has something bigger we could try. So I'm not even going to attempt these until I get that. And then I have to do same thing to the hots. I think after that, maybe throw in the air conditioner, wire that up, and I think we're pretty close here. We are coming together. Got our plate in. We got our switches ready to go. I just need to put the sheathing back on. Good to go. I'm having a problem with the solder gun, so we'll get that figured out with a different one, or maybe a torch. And I think after that, we're probably going to be ready to start testing. I just got to get my hot wires all figured out. And then from there, we got air conditioning. And then I got to measure stuff and take it down and get it all crimped and then bring it back. I have some kind of kit to work on my door hinges. Got to do that. And what else? Can't do any of the carpet or insulation until I get my doors in, which really is disappointing, but is what it is. Oh, I got to do the take out the steering limiter on the left side. That's going to be a pain, but it's got to be done, and it's perfect time to do it because my car's up in the air, and once I get the system all figured out, and then I'll have my power steering working, and I can help in the process. That will help in the process. So yeah, doing pretty good. I put a lot of time in this last week and a half, and it really paid off. So I'm definitely over the hill at this point. Coming in for a landing at the bottom of the hill. I got everything dialed in, ready to go. I have to hook up a few things, like my CPU's not in, and I got some other stuff that's not in, so that's why you see some raw stuff. I got to put my panel in, connect that up. I do need to shorten my, I forgot what you call it, but where you can't start the car unless it's in park. So that's about it. Then it's time to start testing. I'll probably slap in the air conditioner too, so all those wires are connected and not just sitting out there ready to short out. Got everything vacuumed. It's really nice. I kind of cleaned some stuff up, but I need to do more of it. And then the next thing I need to do, I gotta install my wireless too. The next thing I need to do is, this is going to be my reverse light, and I forgot what the dimensions are. Rear tail light, yeah, it looks like 9 7/8 long. So I got one tail here. I'm gonna go 9 7/8, cut it, solder another line on 9 7/8, cut it, and that will be my reverse tail lights, and then tie them together. So I need to do that. The pieces that this goes on to is going to get painted, so that's actually at the paint shop. There's a lot of little stuff like side view, rear view mirrors, the reverse light connections. I was going to paint my little air conditioning vents that go up here, my defroster vents, but I decided maybe I'll do it polished. I keep like going back and forth on that. So, but in general, I think we're really close. I just kind of got everything done, and then I'm going to wait until it's a nice day to where I could troubleshoot and do the testing, so I have a clear mind, and it's not like after work and it's 9 o'clock at night and I'm like trying to push it. There's no reason to. That's a little update for now. Till next time, have a great day.